Have you ever walked out the door and felt that heavy feeling in your chest? Because you already know what happens the second you leave. The pacing, the crying, the panic, and that heartbreaking barking that won't stop. Then you come home to destruction, and suddenly you're not just tired, you're guilty. You watch the footage, and it hits you. Your Labrador isn't being bad. This is not disobedience. This is panic. Your dog is scared. Not stubborn, not dramatic. They're just trying to find you because being alone feels unsafe to them. And here's the worst part. You start planning your life around your dog's fear. You avoid going out. You cancel plans. You rush back faster than you should. And when you return, your Labrador clings to you like, please don't disappear again. But listen, this is not your fault, and your Labrador is not broken. Separation anxiety is common in Labs because they love deeply. They weren't born to be alone for long without learning how, and that's the key. They can learn it. In this video, I'll explain exactly why Labradors struggle with being alone, what mistakes make it worse without you realizing, and the step-by-step training plan that helps your Lab feel safe again. No harsh methods, no blaming, no confusion. Just calm, practical training that works in real homes. So if your Labrador panics when you leave, you're in the right place.
So first, let's clear something up. Separation anxiety is not your dog being stubborn. It's not revenge. It's not your Labrador trying to teach you a lesson. This is panic, real panic. Your Labrador's brain is basically screaming, "Where did my human go? I'm not safe." And Labradors are especially likely to struggle with this because Labs are one of the most people-centered dogs on Earth. They were bred to work closely with humans, not alone. So when you're around, they feel complete. And when you leave, it can feel like their world disappears. It's not weakness, it's attachment, just too intense. A lot of owners think their dog is misbehaving, but many anxious Labs don't even stop to think. They just react. Their body goes into survival mode. That's why you see barking, howling, escaping attempts, and destruction mainly around doors and windows. Here's the real issue. A lot of Labradors don't just love their owner, they depend on them to feel calm, meaning they never learned an important life skill, how to relax without my person beside me. Independence isn't personality, it's training. And separation anxiety often starts after a trigger, like moving to a new home or the family schedule changing. Maybe you used to be home a lot and now you're not, or your Labrador suddenly went from never alone to alone for hours, and that's when panic starts. Another huge reason, Labs are high-energy dogs, so when they don't get enough mental stimulation, their stress builds up fast. Imagine a bottle being shaken all day. Then the second you leave, it bursts. That's why anxiety and destruction often come together. So if your Labrador does any of these, barking or howling within minutes of you leaving, scratching doors, biting gates, trying to escape, drooling, shaking, pacing nonstop, accidents indoors even though they're trained, that's not bad behavior, that's anxiety. Now here's the good news. Once you understand why it's happening, you can actually fix it without force. But you also need the right expectations, because this takes consistency, not miracles. So next, let's talk about how long improvement usually takes and what progress really looks like.
All right, now let's talk about time. Because the hardest part of separation anxiety isn't training, it's the waiting. You want your dog to feel better today. And trust me, I get it. But the good news is, separation anxiety improves with consistency. Here's the truth. Separation anxiety isn't a one-trick problem. It's fear. So what we're doing is retraining your dog's nervous system. That means small steps repeated many times. Not fast, but real. And every small win matters. So how long does it take? If your Labrador has a mild case, meaning they whine a little but eventually settle, you may see big improvement in about 2 to 4 weeks. Moderate cases, where barking and pacing happens more, usually take around 6 to 10 weeks. Now, if your Labrador has a severe case, panic, nonstop barking, self-injury risk, it can take 3 to 6 months, sometimes longer. And please hear me, severe does not mean hopeless. It just means the fear is deeper and the steps must be smaller. Now let's talk about what progress looks like, because progress is not silence 24/7. Progress is your Labrador going from panic to settling, from 30 minutes of stress down to 10, from crying nonstop to chewing calmly. That's real improvement. Here are the signs the training is working. Your dog settles faster after you leave, less pacing, less barking and howling, looser body, calmer breathing, softer eyes, and the biggest one, calmer greetings when you return. Now, here's something no one tells you. Progress is messy. Your Labrador may do great for 5 days and then panic again because of a trigger. A storm, fireworks, a visitor, a loud noise. One bad day does not erase progress. This is why consistency matters more than intensity. 10 minutes a day beats 2 hours once a week. Small, calm practice builds confidence. Confidence is the cure. You're teaching your Labrador, I'm safe even when you're not here. And that changes everything. Now, before I give you the step-by-step training plan, we need to talk about the biggest mistakes that slow progress, because many owners accidentally train the panic without realizing it. And fixing these mistakes can instantly make training easier. So next, let's cover the common mistakes and what to do instead.
All right, now let's talk about mistakes. And I want to say this clearly. If you've done any of these, you're not a bad owner. Most people do them out of love. You were trying to help your dog feel safe, but some common habits accidentally train the anxiety to grow. Mistake number 1, emotional goodbyes. Long hugs, baby talk, I'm sorry, kisses. It tells your dog this moment is a huge deal. Then leaving becomes a scary event. Instead, the goal is boring leaving. Calm exit equals calm brain. Mistake number 2, punishment after destruction. Yelling, scolding, showing the mess. This doesn't teach your Labrador to be calm alone. It teaches, when my human comes back, bad things happen. So the next time you leave, the anxiety increases. Fear must be fixed first, then behavior improves. Mistake number 3, making them cry it out. Now, this is important. If a dog is just bored, they may whine briefly, then stop. But separation anxiety is different. A panicking dog doesn't learn calm, they learn abandonment. We train through comfort plus gradual confidence building. Mistake number 4, leaving for long hours without training steps. This is like throwing someone who can't swim into deep water. Your dog doesn't get used to it. They practice panic for hours, and whatever your dog practices gets stronger. That's why we use micro absences instead. Mistake number 5, the shadow dog lifestyle. If your Labrador follows you every second, they never build the independence muscle. We want the dog to learn, I can be okay over here. That's not cold, that's healthy. Because calm alone time starts while you're still home. Mistake number 6, unintentional fear triggers. For many dogs, keys, shoes, jackets become a panic alarm. They panic before you even leave. That's why we desensitize these cues. Keys should mean nothing. Shoes should mean nothing. Mistake number 7, getting your Labrador too excited before leaving. Some owners try to tire the dog out, but excitement can turn into stress. Then you leave and your dog crashes emotionally. A calmer routine before leaving works better. Calm leaving creates calm staying. Now here's the best part. Once you stop these mistakes, training becomes much easier. And next, I'll walk you through the exact step-by-step plan that teaches your Labrador to stay calm when you leave, even if your dog has been struggling for months. Let's go step by step and fix this the right way.
All right,
This is the part you've been waiting for, because separation anxiety is fixable. Not with one magic trick, but with a calm plan built in small steps. And your Labrador can learn this, even if they've been struggling for a long time. Quick note, if your Labrador suddenly developed anxiety, it's always smart to rule out basic discomfort first. Sometimes stress can increase if a dog is uncomfortable. We're not doing medical advice here, just being responsible. Now let's get into the training plan. Most owners try to fix separation anxiety only when leaving, but the fix starts while you're still home, because your dog must learn, I can relax without being right beside my human. This is how confidence is built, slowly, calmly, daily. Here's the easiest tool, a placemat. Guide your Labrador onto the mat, reward calm, not jumping, not whining, calm. Then step away one step and reward the dog for staying relaxed. Now practice mini separations in your own home. You leave the room for 2 seconds, come back. No hype, just calm. Then 5 seconds, 10 seconds. As long as the dog stays calm, you're building independence like a muscle. For many Labradors, the anxiety starts before you leave. Shoes, keys, coat, door handle, these cues become fear alarms. So here's what you do. Pick up your keys and don't leave. Repeat until keys stop meaning panic. Same with the door. Open it, close it. No leaving. Touch the handle often. Do it so much that the dog stops caring. Boring door equals a calmer dog. This next step is the real fix. It's called graduated departures. You leave for 5 seconds, then return calmly. Only calm counts. If panic starts, the step was too big. Here's your sample ladder. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minutes. And you increase only when the dog stays calm. This is where most people fail, because they guess. Don't guess. Use a phone camera. You want to spot stress early. Pacing, yawning, lip licking. If the dog settles, that's a win. Relaxed means level up. Your Labrador needs a safe zone for alone time. This could be a crate, playpen, or safe room. It depends on your dog. Some dogs feel secure in a crate, but if a crate causes panic, don't force it. We use whatever makes your dog feel safest. Now add the right kind of activity. Not excitement, calm. Licking and sniffing are calming behaviors. Use sniff mats or scatter feeding. Use long-lasting chews that keep them relaxed. Calm brain equals calm body. Next, calm departures. No speeches, no I'll be back, just leave like it's normal, because leaving should feel safe and boring. Now the return matters too. Your return must be calm. When you come back, your lab may explode with emotion. Instead of hyping them, wait for calm. Even 10 seconds of calm, then reward calmly. This teaches calm gets attention, and over time, greetings become peaceful. This training works best when it's consistent. Try one mini leave every day, even if it's just 3 minutes. We want repeated success, because success builds confidence. Confidence is what cures separation anxiety. So here's the truth. You're not forcing your Labrador to deal with it. You're teaching them a life skill, calm alone time. Now, to make this work even faster, you need the right daily routine. So next, let's build the simple daily schedule that supports this training.
Now, let's talk about something that makes separation anxiety easier to fix: routine. Because for anxious dogs, routine creates safety. When your Labrador knows what comes next, their nervous system relaxes, and predictability reduces panic. Quick tip: a lot of owners think anxiety is solved by more exercise. Exercise helps, but it's not the whole fix. For Labradors especially, mental exercise is the magic. Sniffing lowers stress. Problem solving lowers stress. A tired brain creates a calmer dog.
Morning routine. Start the day with a sniff walk, not a fast power walk. Let your Labrador sniff everything. Sniffing is like therapy for dogs. It burns energy without overstimulating them, and it sets the tone for the whole day. After the walk, do 5 minutes of simple training. Sit, down, stay, place. Reward calm behavior, not excitement. This builds confidence, and confident dogs handle alone time better. Confidence beats fear. Midday routine. Now for midday, stop using the food bowl every time. Make your dog's meals a calming job. Snuffle mat, lick mat, puzzle feeder. This drains anxiety before it even starts. Here's the secret weapon: independence practice while you're still there. Yes, alone time while you're still there. Keep your Labrador in a separate space for 5 to 10 minutes. Give them a chew. Don't constantly check on them. Teach, "I'm okay without being glued to you." Pre-leave routine. Now, right before leaving, keep everything calm. No rough play. No getting them super excited and then disappearing. Instead, give a calming activity. Chew or lick mat. Your goal is a calm body before alone time starts. Here's your simple pre-leave checklist. Quick potty break, set up safe zone, give chew or sniff activity, calm exit. Same routine every time equals calmer dog. After return routine. When you come home, your Labrador might explode with emotion. This is where many owners accidentally reinforce anxiety. Instead, enter calmly, wait for calm, then reward calm. Teach your dog coming and going is normal. Then do a short decompression walk. Slow pace, let them sniff again. This helps your Labrador emotionally reset so they don't stay in high alert mode. It resets the nervous system. Evening routine. Evenings should be predictable and calm, not loud, chaotic energy. Use calm chew time, gentle affection, and a consistent bedtime routine. Calm bedtime creates calmer mornings. And here's the most important routine rule of all. Do your separation training every day, even if it's short. Consistency builds success. Success builds confidence, and confidence creates calm alone time. So when routine and training work together, your Labrador doesn't just survive alone time, they learn to relax. And that's what we want: peace for your dog and peace for you. Now let's wrap this up with encouragement and your next steps.
If you've made it this far, I just want to say something. You're not alone in this. Separation anxiety can make you feel trapped, like you can't leave your house without your dog falling apart, and that is exhausting. But your love is not the problem. A lot of Labrador owners carry guilt like a backpack, like this anxiety is your fault. But listen, you didn't fail your dog. Most people were never taught how to build independence. This isn't a love issue, it's a skill issue, and skills can be taught. If your Labrador destroys things, it's not because they're trying to upset you. They're not plotting anything, they're panicking. And once you see it that way, you can fix it with compassion, not frustration. Also, don't underestimate small progress. If your Labrador stayed calm 30 seconds longer today, that is a win. If they chose to settle for the first time, that is a win, because small wins build big confidence. And if you have setbacks, that's normal. Sometimes noise, storms, changes in routine can cause a temporary slip. That doesn't mean training failed, it just means you reduce the step and rebuild. Now you have a plan. You know independence is trainable. You know leaving should be boring. You know calm can be taught. And you know you don't have to feel helpless anymore. You can do this, truly. And if you want extra support, comment below what your Labrador does when left alone. Barking, pacing, destruction, accidents? I read the comments and I'll guide you on where to start, because this is a common struggle, and it gets better.
Now, before you go, there's one last thing I want you to do so you actually start fixing this today. Let's wrap this up with a quick action plan and call to action, and then you'll be ready to train.
If this video helped you understand your Labrador even a little bit better, just know you're not alone in this. Now, do me a quick favor. Comment Calm Lab below, and I'll know you want the step-by-step checklist. Because your dog can learn to feel safe. And if you want more simple training videos like this, hit subscribe. Turn on the bell too, because I post more Labrador behavior fixes that actually work. Barking, chewing, jumping, overexcitement, we're going to solve all of it, step by step. And one quick question before you go. How long can your Labrador stay alone right now? 1 minute? 5 minutes? 30 minutes? Drop your answer in the comments. It helps other owners feel less alone too. And you're doing your best, seriously.